Hey y'all, so this has just been on my mind lately, and this video is a little bit different because today I just want to kind of encourage you guys. Um, don't let nobody change you. This has been something I have learned about myself probably with since I've been pregnant. This has been like a major thing. Despite how people treat you, despite how things may seem like, they talk to you any kind of way, they do you any kind of way, y'all, don't let it change you. You still be that bubbly person. You still have that heart of gold. You still show that love of God. That has been probably the most hardest things that I've had to understand in this lifetime, because I have such a huge heart for people. And it's hard because some people, they can be so unhappy with themselves, or they can just be simply, jealous of who you are. And I've also learned that you don't have to do anything for anyone not to like you. And like I said, this is just something that popped up in my mind. And, being a child of Christ, being a child of God, you have to show that love regardless. Like, regardless of how they treat you, regardless of, what they do to you. It's also about forgiving. And it's also about knowing that if God can forgive me for the things that I do, then I should be able to forgive people for, different things that they do as well. And the thing is, I've learned also, everybody doesn't have the same heart that you do. If anybody knows me, you know that I love people despite. Like, I love people. I care for people. Like, I want everybody to be happy. I want everybody to feel welcome. And I've learned that everybody is just not like Damara. Everybody is just not like me. Like, they don't have the same heart, the same compassion that I do. And guess what? It's okay. But to let something like that change who I am, I'm not doing that. Like, I've literally learned that in the past month or the past like few months. And like my mom and my grandma, they always tell me never treat them how they treat you. And for those of you who love people despite of what they do, or they show love and people are just nasty, continue to do you. Continue to show the love of God. Y'all, guess what? They have to give an account for what they do, and never let somebody change you. And I think that's something that, I guess that's like a kind of a testimony that I've reached within the last like few months, because I see myself learning so much about me. I don't know if it's just the pregnancy, but it can be a hard thing to not treat somebody how they treat you, y'all. Like I said, people are so unhappy with with themselves, or they're just simply jealous of for no reason, and it might not even be jealousy. It might just be that they're unhappy with their life, and so they try to be down on other people. And you shouldn't let that affect you. Like, I dare to let anybody take the compassion and the love that I have for people, and the love that I know God has or wants me to show in this world. I'm just not gonna do it. Like, I feel like I have done that in the past. When someone has done something to me or hurt my feelings, I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna talk to them today, or I'm not gonna do such and such. No, like, you continue to be yourself. Like, I'm talking to myself too today. It's just an encouragement, like an encouraging word for myself. You be yourself. You don't let anybody change who you are. I've always had a heart of gold, and I feel like, some people have done me wrong in the past, just like they do people wrong all the time. But I have definitely been done wrong in the past, but I refuse to let that change me. It's, you forgive and you move on, and you just pray for that person. Like, and one thing I just want to end with, my mom always tells me, Damar, they're gonna have to give an account for what they do. They're gonna have to give an account, and face that, because as long as you're doing your part, which is hard, and turning the other cheek and loving despite of what happens, they're still gonna have to give an account for what they do. And I don't want to get, you know, in trouble or get God upset with me because I'm changing because of someone, how they did me, because he forgave me for the things that I do, because I'm not perfect either. I'm not. And I should be able to forgive people because nobody's perfect. But I just want to encourage you guys, you know, family members, friends, co-workers, anybody, y'all, people do stuff on purpose to make you change. Don't let them do it. Like, don't let them do it. You still be that sweet person. You still have that heart of gold. You still love people despite of what they do. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, it's just a quick encouraging video, and I love you guys, and I hope that, you know, you can take this and use it in your everyday life. Bye.